Alright friends, so today we are going to discuss about this topic. So we have inequality of absolute value. So this is the continuation from the previous video. So from the previous video, we already know that the value of x is having two different values. So we have x if x is greater or equal than 0, and we will have minus x if x less than 0. It means if we have the positive x, let it be positive, and if we have negative, let it be negative. And I will take an example of inequality. So this is the absolute value from x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 4. So it means that what I put here in x minus 3 is absolutely have to be greater or equal than 4. So it will have two range of value. And here we will write the two process how to solve this. So the first process, we use the positive value of x minus 3. So we have x minus 3 is greater or equal than 4. And the second was the minus version is minus in parentheses x minus 3 is less than or greater or equal to 4. Okay. From this form, I have x is greater than equal to 7. Okay, so from this, we multiply by minus 1, so we have minus x plus 3 is greater or equal than 4. And now we have minus x is greater or equal than 1. So we will divide by minus 1 in the both sides, and it will change the direction of the sign. So we have x less than equal to minus 1. And now we have the solution for this inequality. Our x is less or equal to minus 1 and x is greater or equal to 7. Sorry, I left the minus right here. So now we have to check the range value of x. Is it satisfy the inequality or not? So let's start from x less than or equal to minus 1. Okay, so if we have x less than or equal to minus 1. So let's try x equals to, let's say, minus 1. Because minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So we have minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. So the absolute value of minus 4 is equal to or greater than 4. So this is true. 4 is greater or equal than 4 because 4 is equal than 4. Basically, this is true. And now let's try the other value, the x equals to minus 2, let's say. So we have the absolute value of minus 2 and minus 3. This is greater or equal to 4. So minus 2 is 4 minus 3 is minus 5. So the absolute value of minus 5 is 5. This is absolutely greater than 4. And now the x is equals less than or equal to the minus 1 is satisfied. Now let me try x is greater than or equal to 7. So let's start with x equals to 7. Now we have the absolute value of 7 minus 3 is greater or equal than 4. So we have 7 minus 3 is 4, then the absolute value is 4, of course. And this is obviously is equals to 4. So this is alright. So let's try with x equals 8. When we have x equals 8, then we have the actual value of 8 minus 3 is greater than or equal to 4. 8 minus 3 is 5, and this is obviously greater or equal than 4. So this is also correct. Right now I'm write down the inequality, and for the solution is right here. X is less or equal to minus 1, and x is greater or equal to 7. Okay, now let's do some practice right here. We first solve the problem A, but I will give you a chance so you can pause this video and find a solution for yourself. And now I will write down this. So this is the first solution. 3x plus 6 is greater or equal than 9, because we have to find the positive version of 3x plus 6. And now we minus 6 in the both sides, so we have 3x is greater or equal than 9 minus 6 is 3, so we divide both sides by 3, so it's become x or greater or equal to 1. Now for the minus version, we have minus 3x plus 6, so we'll get minus 3x minus 6 is greater or equal to 9. And we can plus 6 in the both sides. So we will get minus 3x is greater or equal to 15. And now we have to divide it by minus 3 in the both sides. This. So we will get x is let's see, we will change this direction, less or equal to 15. I mean minus 5. Okay, so sorry, this. Okay, let's test it out. So we will test the x is greater or equal to 1, and we start at x equals 2. So let's substitute 3x plus 6, the first value of it, and this is greater or equal to 9. So we substitute for x equals 2, so we get 3 times 2 plus 6, greater or equal to 9. So we get the absolute value of 6 plus 6, we will get absolute value of 12. Sorry, this I'm writing down. So and then we will try. Sorry, this is the wrong sign. So this is the right sign. Sorry, x is less or equal to minus 5. And then here we have x equals minus 6 because from the solution range. So we will substitute it. So we have 3 times minus 6 plus 6 greater or equal to 9. So the actual value of this is going to be minus 12. Yeah, the actual value of minus 18 plus 6 is absolutely minus 12. And it is obvious that 12 is greater than equal to 9. So this is also correct. And now we have the conclusion that x is going to be greater or equal than 1. And x is going to be less or equal to 5. Minus 5, sorry. Right, this is the solution range. So if we draw it in the number line, so we'll get this area of solution. Now for the second problem. Here we have the absolute value of 8x minus 10 is greater than 6. So for the first solution, we will plus 10 in the both sides. So we took the positive version. So we have 8x is greater than 16, and we divide both sides by 8. And we got x is greater than 2. And then for the minus version, this is minus outwards. Here for the minus version, so minus in parentheses 8x minus 10 is greater than 6. So we multiply it by minus 1 minus 8x plus 10 is greater than 6. So we got minus 8x. I'm sorry, we minus 10, subtract by 10 and on the both sides. So we have minus 8x is greater than minus 4. So we divide by minus 8 on the both sides. So this sign will be changed its direction. So we got x is less than a half. Alright. So we got this two range of solution. Let's test it out. Now I will substitute for the first solution. We have x is greater than 2, so we start x is equals 3. And this should be the absolute value of 8x minus 10 is greater than 6. So x is equal to 3, so we have 8 times 3 minus 10 is greater than 6. So this is absolutely 14. So I will write down here absolute 14 is greater than 6. Of course, this is obviously correct because 14 is basically greater than 6. Okay, this is correct. And then for the second range of solution, we got x less than half. I will try it for x equals 0. So we have absolute value of 8 times 0 minus 10 is greater than 6. So we got the absolute value of minus 10 is greater than 6. And we got positive 10 is greater than 6. This is also correct. Okay, so we got the solution for the second problem is, so we got the solution for the second problems are x is greater than 2 and x are less than half. Yes, this. Okay friends, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.